we're talking about willingness to learn. I want to share with you some things that I've gathered from Socrates, one of the great Greek philosophers who just had this tremendous willingness to learn. In fact, he was so willing to learn that he literally dropped everything else out of his life to learn and to reason with people and to uh, basically find the truth. What is the truth? What works? What doesn't work? That's what Socrates was all about. And he's a tremendous example of just being a very enthusiastic, desired filled individual to seek wisdom, to seek truth, and to seek learning. So I'm going to go through, I've got 5 things here that Socrates said that I think help us to understand this willingness to learn and the power that comes with that willingness to learn. All right. So the very first one, number one, he says, the only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. So this is one of the key concepts or ideas from Socrates, from Plato's dialogues of him. And so there's this idea of having this almost painful awareness of your own ignorance. One of the challenges that we have with today's youth and today's children is because they're on their phones so much and they have so much information thrown at them, they think they know everything. But really, the right attitude is to put your pride aside and say, I know nothing. And when you say that, it opens you up to have a willingness to learn. And once you can do that, where it's internalized in your heart and it's up here in your mind as well, you become a powerful student. And that's when you really start to gain wisdom in a wonderful way. And Socrates was truly wise in understanding human pride and recognizing that human pride actually prevents you from knowing the truth. Okay, so that's number one. Going to number 2 here, he says, wonder is the beginning of wisdom. So I've talked a lot about this. I usually use the words discovery or exploration, but wonder is the beginning of wisdom. We need more students who wonder about the world around them, that are curious about the world around them, who imagine up what certain things are like in all of their efforts. Having that intellectual hunger is very critical, very important for the success of our students, the success of our children. So once again, we can't go too long without water. It's just a matter of days. We can't go too long without food. It's just a matter of weeks. And we don't have that. We starve and shrivel up. And we have a lot of people who are intellectually starved and they're shriveled up. They can't think or reason or process very well. They can't communicate very well. They don't know the truth when they see it. They don't understand how their government's supposed to work. They don't know how to function in the workplace. There's all sorts of problems that come out of having graduating students out of public school systems who don't have a hunger for the truth and don't have a way to be able to acquire more truth because they've never learned how to learn. They don't have a willingness to learn. They don't want to read any books. They don't have a desire to read.